I think that having directed voice sessions is the most nervous I get in the entire process, because I don't want to end up being a story that I didn't know what I was doing, and I try to just get the direction there as quickly as possible, make it as clear as possible for the actors. But when it comes to this kind of thing, I think because the actor isn't going to be there, we're going to leave that room with just their voice. We're always urging them or persuading them, don't worry about maybe going too far. Like, you can get more like big and cartoonish, if you will, get broader with everything. And if you go too far, we'll pull you back. It's one of the reasons that Tom Schumacher, very, very early on, as we were working on Lilo and Stitch and we were casting, he was very big on the idea of actors that came from Broadway. There's something about, I think, being on stage and projecting that they're I think, somehow bigger in their initial deliveries and things. So we're always urging every actor, and I do it to myself if I'm in the booth recording, go too far, right? And it very rarely really ever does feel too far. I think just for the broadness of what you're getting.
I remember during Aladdin when they were recording Robin Williams, and he was really dry because he didn't have an audience in front of him. So they grabbed my friends who were PAs, get in here, we need you, watch Robin. And so they started over. And now that Robin had this audience in front of him, he was so funny. And he just kept going and going and going, and they used so much that was just impromptu. So in that case, he was, I think Broad was great. He was nothing else, right?
Oh, that's true. You know,
only Broad.
We had a similar situation like that with Darkwing Duck. There were one or two people in the studio, and then for whatever reason, there were like 10 behind the glass. And Jenny McSwain noticed that I was like twice as good when there was an audience there, because, you know, I had a little somebody to perform with, and let's get dangerous. And they were all about it. Then they did that. Thank you. And she said, okay, we need a shitload of people in here before we do every one of these from now on, you know. But she probably didn't say that. She said much worse. But yeah, it's true. It's true.